Good morning, Winthrop Vikings! Today is May 10th and we have a Day 5 schedule.
We want to start by wishing the Drama Society good luck on their play, How to Get Away with Murder.
As we all know, us seniors are leaving very soon.
Before they go, they wanted to leave advice to the freshmen and sophomores.
So we have Rizzo, who is bringing the seniors to you.
Hi, I'm Rizzo with Wake Up Winthrop. With us seniors graduating in just about 3 weeks, I wanted to bring a very special story from past WHS graduates on advice as we enter the next chapter of our lives.
Winthrop High School graduates have traveled all over the world doing amazing things. Many have come back to join us here at Winthrop High School as educators, such as Mr. Crombie or Ms. Jones. Some have worked as first responders and engineers. A few have gone on to careers in social media like Jake Polino and Brendo Martinez. And others even have their own businesses here in town like Gianna Edgett. Many are in their college years as well, who might have a solid perspective and some good advice for our seniors here at WHS. So we gathered a bunch of advice from former WHS students to current WHS seniors about things they wish they knew.
Good morning, Winthrop High School. My name is John Del Solio. I'm a graduate of the class of 2014 from Winthrop High School.
My name is Abby Belcher. I am a Winthrop High School graduate, class of 2010. Hopefully you could not tell that.
Hi, I'm Elizabeth Quinn. I graduated in 2023.
Hey guys, my name is Andrew Almeida. I graduated from Winthrop High School in 2014.
Hey everyone, I'm Grace Hayes. I graduated from Winthrop High School in 2022.
Hi, my name is Richard Fusillo. I graduated from Winthrop High School in 2017.
Hey everyone, I'm Jack Hayes. I graduated with the class of 2023.
Hi guys, my name is Leo, and I graduated Winthrop High School in 2012.
Upon graduation, I attended the University of New Hampshire, where I studied justice studies, sociology, and I had a minor in forensics. Once I graduated from UNH, I enrolled in a master's program at LaSalle University in Newton, Massachusetts, where I got a master's in criminal justice, and I'm currently attending Boston College, getting a master's in cybersecurity.
I went to Norwich University in Vermont. It's a military academy, and I majored in communications and English while also earning my commission into the Army National Guard as a medical service officer.
I attended Bunker Hill Community College for 1 year before transferring to Boston University, where I studied film and TV production.
I'm going to my junior year this fall at Salem State University.
I went to Emerson College, where I received a degree in communication.
I joined the military in September of 2023. I really like it. I would recommend it.
I'm a student at the University of Kansas majoring in psychology.
Mr. Miko, who was my guidance counselor at the time, influenced me to go to Johnson & Wales University for a degree in sport, entertainment, event management, where I then graduated in 2016.
Employed by the Massachusetts State Police stationed at Logan Airport.
Accounting and finance recruiting, and then I got the opportunity to go active duty with my medical service career over in Germany, where I worked for U.S. Army Europe and Africa headquarters.
Now I work as a teacher, a computer science teacher at Excel Academy in East Boston.
A job out there as a video editor at TMZ. Worked there for a year, moved back to Boston, worked at DraftKings for a year and a half as a video editor and video producer, then got hired by my current company, which is Yahoo Sports. I've been there for 3 years, and I'm a video producer and video editor.
And I will now be studying to be a pediatric speech pathologist.
I went right into the hotel business straight out of school to keep the momentum going, post-studying.
Some advice that I would give to the students that are graduating the high school and moving into the workforce or going to college: just utilize all the resources that the schools provide. I know this is a newfound freedom for a lot of kids going to college. There's a lot of downtime, and you kind of got to self-advocate for yourself. So advice that I would give is go out and, like I said, self-advocate and try to find those different resources that the school provides.
Completely fine if you have no idea what you want to do with your life. Like I said, I was a communications and English major. I clearly do not utilize that now in my current position, but it got me to where I am, and I can write a pretty good essay. But yeah, so I would say don't take yourself too seriously when you're at college or your university as well. So have a really good time, meet friends that you want to be friends with, really grow into who you want to be, ask a lot of questions. And
A piece of advice I have for seniors that are going to college is to not push off your work to the very last minute, because sometimes your Wi-Fi doesn't work or your computer isn't working, and then you end up submitting it late, and then it's really sad. So don't push off your assignments.
Some advice for seniors that I'd have is always be expanding your networks, always be talking to people, building new relationships. You never know who you're gonna meet, how those relationships are gonna help you. So the more relationships you build and the more people you talk to and meet, the better. It's gonna exponentially expedite your growth when it comes to entering the workforce and building skills in your life.
My advice, whether you're in the workforce, I worked while I commuted my first year at Bunker Hill, or you're going to be a freshman next year in college, or entering the services or anything like that, is just stay true to yourself and work hard. You owe it to yourself to be the best employee, best student, anything like that. Especially if you're going to be going to college next year. You know, if you're taking out loans, you owe it to yourself. If your parents are gracious enough to put you in that opportunity where they're going to be paying for school, you owe it to them. If you earned a grant or a scholarship, you know, you work that hard, so you owe it to yourself to make the most out of your opportunity. Truthfully, you're going to have fun. I promise you'll have fun either when you're off work or, you know, if you're at school. I guarantee you will still have fun. But just find that work-life balance and really apply yourself if you're at school especially. I promise you it will work out in the long run and you'll still be able to enjoy the full college experience.
My biggest piece of advice would be for anyone that is a little unsure or confused about their future. I was that kid. I left high school. I knew I was going to college, didn't know what I wanted to study, didn't know what I wanted to do with my life, but then everyone else around me in high school seemed to have it figured out. All my friends had a solid plan, and then there was me who didn't know. And I started to feel like I had to rush and figure it out. I felt like I should have already had it figured out. I didn't know why I didn't have it figured out. And then I got to college and I realized how many other people also don't know. And then I also met so many people that thought for sure they knew, and then they got there and they realized that they wanted to change their mind, which is okay too. So there's no rush. I spent my whole freshman year just taking my required general education classes, and I didn't make up my mind until about maybe 6.5, 7 months ago.
My advice to seniors would be to figure out what you want to do and the best way to go about it and do it, and don't feel persuaded or obligated to do what everyone else is doing.
Best advice for the graduating senior class this year is to simply just work hard and play hard. Moderation is key in life, no matter what you're doing, but working hard and getting the job done and then rewarding yourself throughout life is what it's all about.
Good luck to everybody, and thank you so much for having me on. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me on Wake Up Winthrop, and that's my cat, Rohan. He's actually a rescue from Spain. I got him in Germany, so anyway. Yeah, go Vikings, and good luck to all of you seniors.
So that being said, enjoy this next new chapter in your life because it goes by way too fast. And if you don't know, take your time figuring it out. You'll be okay. And yeah, good luck and congratulations.
That's all I have for you guys this week, and I'm so grateful for everyone who made this video possible, and me and all the other seniors at WHS appreciate your advice greatly. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Rizzo. We hope all underclassmen take this advice.
I wish I took that advice when I was freshman.
Next story, we go to the track team who has been working hard to improve from last season.
The track team has a meet today on Miller Field. Make sure to show your support.
Here's Joe Disney with the story.
Hi, my name is Joe Disney, and for today's segment, I'll be talking about the spring track team as they go deeper into their season. The track team lost some key seniors last year, but despite that, the team is very confident in the season with the group they have right now. The team has more athletes than the year before, which makes them a very competitive team against teams like Danvers and Gloucester in the NEC. Led by head coaches Nick Bashir and Larry McPhail, they look to improve from last season and help the boys and girls practice more on the techniques to make sure that they perform better. Some players from both the girls and boys team that look to lead the team into victory are seniors Abel Ferguson, Gabby Herrer, and sophomore Ari Capuccio, while for the boys are seniors George Goloris, Lorenzo, and junior Nick Capuccio. Despite all the adversity the team faced last year, they are very confident that they can win more meets than before and potentially win the NEC championship that will happen later this month. I asked some of the players from the track team what their main goals for the season were and what the team wanted to do to succeed during the season.
The season has been okay so far for the boys. We've gotten one really big win against Salem, and we've had a couple close meets against Danvers and Gloucester. I know the girls are doing a lot better. They've got a good few wins. But even though we aren't winning very many meets, everyone on the team is making a lot of progress. I'm seeing a lot of PRs every week. week in, week out, and everyone's trying really hard to practice. That's all that really matters.
The season's been going really well. Everybody's working really hard coming to practice. We just had a really good meet against Danvers in the girls one, which was really good because we haven't been able to compete with them in a really long time. And we have a big meet Friday.
The season started pretty rough, but we've learned to adapt to any challenges that have come our way. We've just really been working as a team and creating good chemistry.
The season is going pretty good so far. We beat Danvers and Salem, and then we have a meet Friday against Saugus.
It's gone good so far. We've had a couple wins and a couple loses. Hopefully we do a little bit better at our meet coming up this Friday.
So 2 people who have definitely stepped up this year on the boys team. Obviously Nick Capuccio, he wins like any race he does. Long jump as well, he's insane. We're very lucky to have him on the team. He brings in a lot of points for us. And then another person I'd like to shout out is Lorenzo. He's an exchange student, and he's been really good at long distance this year, 2 mile. I think he's won every single 2 mile he's run, and he's also doing really well in like 400 and 800, and we're really lucky to have him on the team.
People who've been stepping up, Ariana Capuccio, always doing really well every single meet, every practice. Lila Cassidy and Jillian Bonapani have really been killing it in triple jump. They're both getting really far and working really hard in practice. And also Thomas D'Amico for helping everyone else and just doing good himself too.
The person who has really stepped up has been Lorenzo because he's been doing the 2 mile, he's been doing it really well, and this is his first year doing it, so he's really excelled with that.
Leah has been doing really good. She's in 8th grade and she does the 800. And then also Ella, she's a freshman and she does the mile and she's been doing really good with that too.
Beatrice has really stepped up. She does the 2 mile and she's been doing really good at it so far. And so she's someone that I think stepped up a lot.
So we got 2 more competitive meets. One is against Saugus, and we should win that. It's on Friday. So that's the big goal, to beat Saugus. And then we've also got a meet next Tuesday against Beverly and also against Swampscott. Hopefully we can beat one of them. So the end goal is get 2 wins there.
End goals for the season are just to finish it out strong. The next couple meets should be really close for us, so they should hopefully be wins. And we have a lot of people who are looking to hopefully make it to states, and they're really close.
We really only have 2 end goals, and one of them is to beat Swampscott, and the other one is to place good in NECs. We didn't place good last year, so that's our end goals.
Are to beat Swampscott and then to place really good for NECs.
Hopefully we get into NECs and just more team bonding, getting closer with the team, and everyone getting along. It's gone good so far, but it could be better.
The track team is doing an amazing job this year. I'm excited to see what else they'll be able to accomplish. Make sure you go down to Miller Field to go watch them play Saugus at 6 o'clock today. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Joe. I'll make sure to go support the track team.
You know, if I could be any animal in the world, I would probably be a shark.
Speaking of sharks, this week we had a shark expert, Greg Skolmel, come into Winthrop High and talk about everything that has to do with sharks.
And we have Sam to cover more on that story.
Last night, famous shark expert Greg Skolmel came to talk about one of the most famous ocean creatures, sharks. Sharks have always been popular, even dating back to the release of the 1975 classic Jaws, which has left a lasting impact on the horror genre of films and cinema as a whole. Even though this led to a fear of them, sharks have drawn wondrous amazement in recent years, with Shark Week and other documentaries drawing massive interest. Since a shark expert was here recently this week, and students will be flocking to the beach soon, I want to share 10 fun facts about sharks as we head into the summer. We're gonna need a bigger boat.
You're gonna need a bigger boat.
Hi, welcome to Watch Sam McSweeney, and today we will be counting down our picks for the top 10 coolest shark facts. Number 10. The great white shark in Jaws was given the name Bruce from Steven Spielberg and the crew behind the scenes. Number 9. Baby Shark is the most viewed video on YouTube, sitting at a staggering 14 billion views as of the time of this episode of Wake Up Winthrop. Number 8. The biggest type of shark was the megalodon, which was about the length of a school bus and could weigh up to 33 tons. Number 7. The Greenland shark can live to up to over 2.5 centuries, making them some of the oldest living animals on the planet. Number 6. The basking shark has a mouth measuring at 3 feet wide. Number 5. There are over 500 different species of sharks in the world. Number 4. The smallest shark in the world is the dwarf lantern shark, which can grow to be about 8 inches long. Number 3. The hammerhead shark has its iconic flat head to help it catch its prey, stingrays. Number 2. The current living largest shark in the world is the whale shark, which can grow up to 33 feet and can weigh up to 20 tons. Number 1. Sharks can lose more than 30,000 teeth in its lifetime. I hope you enjoyed those top 10 coolest shark facts. Anyways, this is Watch Sam McSweeney signing off.
Thank you, Sam.
Hey, Julia and Rose, did you know Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday?
Yep, I even got my mom a present for all she's done for me.
What do you think everyone else is getting their moms for Mother's Day, and what do they appreciate about their moms?
Don't know, but we got Robert to go around seeing what people are doing this Mother's Day.
Hi, I'm Robert with Wake Up Winthrop, and today we'll be talking about the best people in the world, our mothers. Mother's Day is a very special day that is celebrated on the second Sunday of every May. This spans all the way back from 1914 when President Woodrow Wilson signed it in to become an official holiday. On this day, every year, we celebrate all the motherly figures in our lives. Whether you take them out to dinner or just say a big thank you and give them a hug, they deserve to have this special day. Mothers have such a pivotal role in our lives, and we truly wouldn't be here without them. I went around the school and had people share their favorite memories with their mothers or any significant motherly figure in their life.
Shout out my mom, you know?
Wait, hold on, I just said the memory. I just read the whole thing. Go.
Shout out my mom, Mother's Day. My favorite memory is when they surprised me to go to Disney World. So I am very thankful for my mom and everything that she's done for me. I wouldn't be where I am without her today. And my favorite memory with my mom is when she took me to Brazil. She took me a few times, which was very fun.
I'm thankful for my mom because despite the fights and everything, you know, she's the only one that really stuck by my side in the highs and the lows. And my favorite memory of her was when we both went to Disney and just had a lot of fun in the rain.
So I really appreciate my mom. She's a really hard worker. Always make sure that she's taking care of me, and I really appreciate her for everything she's done. I think my favorite memory with her was going to bring kid to work day. I always had a lot of fun, met a lot of new people, and it was just a great experience.
Shout out to my mom. I know you're probably watching this. I love you. Your work was so hard for me, and I really appreciate it. And favorite memory, probably a day where you gave me the day off, and we got to go to the arcade, and we just spent all day together. It was really fun.
So I just really want to shout out my mom. She's amazing. She's always been there for me. She's so lovable, and she's just so great. I remember this one time that we went to Iceland as a family, and I was just watching this like beautiful scenery with her, and it was just really special because we got to connect, and we got to watch so many amazing sunrises together, and I'm just very grateful for her. I wouldn't be who I am today without her.
Big shout out to my mom. You know, everyone says this, but she's the greatest mother you could ever have. She raised me into the person I am today, and without her, I don't know where I'd be. But my favorite memory with her is probably when we went to Disneyland. You know, it was a lot of fun.
This is a shout out to my mom. Thank you for everything you do for me. And my favorite memory is probably when we would go out for my birthday.
This is also a shout out to my mom. My favorite memory is every time we go to Dunkin' Donuts and listen to music in the car.
There are not enough words to describe how much I appreciate my mom, and I love her so much.
Big shout out to Jillian Bordenaro. She's awesome, she's sweet, she's kind, she does anything she can to make her kids happy.
I just want to give a big shout out to my mom. I love you so much. It takes a lot to run a family of 6, and you do it the best. Go.
Happy Mother's Day to my mom. I've never met a woman who goes above and beyond and puts everyone before her. and I love her so much for that. So
Happy Mother's Day to my mom. I love her so much, and she does everything for me, and I'm so thankful that she tolerates me.
Happy Mother's Day to our mom that we love so much. Thank you for liking all of our TikToks and our friends' TikToks.
We love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day.
Shout out to my mom. Favorite memories with her is when she takes me on vacation. It's a lot of fun. Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day. The best and favorite memory is we went to Florida and we just, swam, went to the beach and stuff. So yeah.
I want to say Happy Mother's Day to my mom. She's the best person. And my favorite memory with her is all the car rides when I was little, going to hockey games really far away.
Shout out to my mom. Happy Mother's Day. You're the best. You do so much for me, and I love you so much. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Big shout out to my mom, and thank you for always being there for me throughout my life. That's all I have. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Robert. I'll be sure to show my mom appreciation.
As you know, all the hall passes are getting stolen.
And no one knows who keeps stealing them.
So that's why we got Scout to investigate.
Seven hours a day, 5 days a week, for 36 weeks. 32 if you're lucky enough to be a senior like me. Yeah, been a local around these parts for 4 years, so acceptance letters rolling in. I'm practically halfway through those triple doors. In the meantime, I'm stuck here. Stuck and forced to watch idly as my peers suffer the cruelties of our adolescence. Sorry, where are my manners? The name's Vike. Detective Vike, that is. Of course, that's not what it says on my birth certificate, but wouldn't that be cool? I've been assigned the most gruesome mystery to date. Not a murder, though. Blood makes me queasy. That's why I never took anatomy and physiology. It's so weird. Like, I'm aware that I have it and I need it to live, yada yada, but if I get a paper cut or a bloody nose, oh yeah, the most gruesome mystery to date. It all started during second period. I was in the middle of my workshop when I realized that my 3 iced regulars were starting to catch up with me. Now, if you're judging me for being on my 3rd cup of coffee at 9 in the morning, why don't you go ahead and take 3 APs? Doesn't matter. I had some business I needed to tend to. Urgent business.
Wait a sec. You can't leave without a pass.
No pass, which meant no freedom. Impossible. Impossible. There were only a few students in my workshop, all present and accounted for. None of them could have taken it. It must have been the work of
The Hall Pass Bandit. I need to make a phone call. Why don't you use your own phone? No, ma'am. It's shut off and sealed away in my backpack. Cromie's orders. Detective Vike! How'd you know it was me? I answer every call like that. Tell me, rookie, is there a hall pass in your general vicinity? Should be at the front of the class. Okay, grab it, meet me in the library. Detective, are you asking me to take the walk of shame? The fate of our school depends on it. You're a Viking. For life. I'll see you on the other side. Careful with that. Those things are rare to find these days. What do you mean? I'm afraid we have a thief on our hands.
So, what's the plan?
A stakeout. You take the first floor, I'll take the second. Make sure you tell me about any suspicious activity.
What about the 3rd floor?
What about it? No one dares go to the 3rd floor. It's locked for a reason.
Yeah? What's that?
I don't know. Vaping, probably. We'll meet at the cafe to discuss our findings. Good luck, rookie. I'll see you on the other side. So, you got any leads?
Nada.
Who's nada?
It's nobody.
Well, clearly, it's something.
No, Algo is something.
Who's Algo?
I didn't find anyone, Detective.
Okay, well, you could have just said that.
What about you?
No luck.
What now? The school day's almost over and I have piano lessons at 3.
We'll try and get tomorrow. Go to your lesson. I have a different mission. See you on the other side.
They'll never catch me.
Thank you, Scout.
Unfortunately, that's all we have today for you folks.
Senior Rose,
Julia.
Lucy.
And Joey behind the camera.
are signing off.
And remember, roll bikes!